finding it, it's one of the companies that are using it. They're doing their own testing. They come across something through a web app pen test. They figure out what it was, and then they realize it was unknown vuln in one of the open source libraries.
Yeah, so it's potentially a big ecosystem, but right now it's just reporting, and you have a little bit of time to know whether or not you.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, it'll be we'll be on episode 27 in no time, and then we'll be in August, and this will be right around the corner.
Well, and like a lot of EU compliance stuff, member states have the authority to implement their own tweaks to it. And so there is a confounding factor for all these organizations that build stuff or sell stuff in member state countries, and that you have to know about sort of the general EU regulations and the default stance there, but then you need to know about all the local members. It's very similar to privacy. Yeah. You have to know about all the member states and all the different tweaks and tunings that they do, and who's particularly militant in terms of enforcement and who might be less so, and all those things. So that's a big one.
Yeah. Speaking of privacy, California updated their CCPA, and it starts kicking in yesterday.
Right.
So this was an update they did with a little bit more, it wasn't, I would say, substantial, but risk assessments for larger companies now start to have to be done into that. Cybersecurity audits by third-party companies, need to be done, coming a little bit later for smaller companies.